everyone, it's Libby from Master Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to all your guides, my guides of the universal energies. Yeah, my brain was somewhere slightly different at the moment. Well, the debate is over, and from what I've heard, it descended into a shite show, into chaos. And Biden's, I'm going to say disappointing. He allowed the aggressive buffoonery of Trump to dictate the debate itself. So apparently Biden had a cold. Apparently his microphone was a little bit off center for the way he was pointing, which made his voice sound soft and weak. But those are no excuses whatsoever. What I'm just going to say is when I kept picking up that there would be some fact checking, well, apparently there wasn't a lot of fact checking, but I do believe that when Trump didn't answer a question, the question would be repeated at him. And they asked him, I believe, 3 times about his rumored drug taking, and all 3 times he answered something completely different. I think one was the border and one was the balance of trade with China, and once was something else, so nothing to do whatsoever with drugs. So one of the questions, yes, Biden did stumble. One of the questions that a lot of you are asking is where to from now. So entertainment only, where to from now? So well, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the energy after that first debate. Let's have a look at the energy of both candidates now that the debate is over. I'm really glad I didn't watch it. I would have been A, screaming at the television at Trump's lies, and B, getting incredibly frustrated at, yep, there's Spot, and you would have seen his Spot flash, and would have been getting incredibly frustrated with Biden's apparent, from what I understand from the written commentary that's coming out, Biden's inability to be concise on the and concise and firm. They sort of, from what I understand, descended into "you're the worst president." No, you're the worst president. You can't play golf. No, you can't play golf. You know, that sort of. You're going to take us to World War III. No, you're going to just that sort of rabble. So. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where to now for, I'm using my Gilded Tarot Royale. Where to now for Joe Biden? Will he be able to bounce back from this? Will Joe Biden be able to bounce back? I did get the feeling when I was reading yesterday that he felt exhausted and almost would have to be helped to the car afterwards. If he's got a cold, that's fair enough. I mean, we remember Hillary Clinton was incredibly ill with the flu when she was on the campaign trail. And of course, Trump, being Trump, was absolutely ruthless with Hillary in regards to that. But let's have a look. Let's have a look with Biden. Come on down. Let's see where we go. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Actually, I glanced and saw this card a couple of times. Page of Pentacles, reduced. He is bringing forward a positive message, and a message of opportunities, a message of the ability to dream big and bring that into fruition. About security and stability of governance, etc. But it is just a page. So this is the here and now. His challenge was being the inspirational speaker, getting the message across. That was his challenge tonight. Oh dear. Okay. Yep, there's a lot of anxiety swirling around at the moment. There's a few senior Democrats that have basically questioned whether Joe Biden should step aside even at this late stage. I don't feel that's going to happen. But yeah, there's a lot of anxiety around about how he performed. How did the debate go? It was combative. It was round in circles, chaotic, trying to land blows on each other. didn't necessarily land them or did land them, and however it went. It was just a really, I didn't watch it, but this is what this card is telling me, that it was a round and round in circles, combative, almost childish type debate is what I'm getting there. And crowning the reading for Joe Biden is the Tower. This is really, really, really about breaking down the current modus operandi and rebuilding it new. So, yeah, I very possibly he had he the way he has always gone, the way the Democrats have always conducted themselves. They realise that that needs to be exploded, and they need to find a new path forward, and they need to rebuild it. However, immediate future, the magician, the ability to shapeshift, I'm going to say, that's not necessarily a bad thing when it comes to Joe Biden, but the ability to pull the rabbit out of the hat and to manifest going forwards, movement forward externally, swords of truth, packing up the swords of truth and moving forward, and internally by simply providing stability. Stability, sanity, dependable, reliable. That is Biden's strength, and that's what he really, really needs to play to, is his stability, his dependability, and his movement forward. Pardon me, I've got a shocking frog in my throat since I started. And then someone mentioned that he had a cold, so I'm wondering whether I'm picking that up. Hopes and fears, the Queen of Pentacles, bringing forth healing, bringing forth stability, security, protection, etc. That's what his strength is, and that's what he needs to play on. Yeah, moderation, new messaging. So breaking down the old way of doing so it can be rebuilt in a new way and bringing forth a new way of messaging. He needs to harvest that tree. He needs to, and his team needs to really play up and wave out front and centre the achievements. Absolutely. So the way forward, and it's a simple message. It will be a simple message that strikes directly to the people. So yeah, we've got the Wheel of Fortune turning on the lies, deceits, betrayal, and a new start here. So Wheel is turning on the liar, and it's a new start. So it really is having what Joe Biden's been in politics for 50-something years now. Gosh, that's nearly as old as I am. As a statesman and a senior statesman, and even how things were done during the Obama period, you can just throw that rule book completely out. So what's happening is he's still functioning and his team are functioning from the position of honour and integrity and, expecting representatives to do what is best for the people. That needs to be completely tossed out. So I think they're going to. It's given them a big scare, this first debate. Don't have a hassle with that. They need to really get their messaging on point, cut through, direct, and really talk about what has been achieved. Solid platforms in sound bites. People operate. Voters. Well, some of us delve a bit deeper, but the majority of voters, 3-word sound bites. That's what they want. Which really despairs of me. Okay, but let's have a look. What is with Trump going from this? I mean, they descended into arguing about who was the best golf player, for crying out loud. Jesus Christ. Let's have a look. Trump going forward after this debate. Trump going forward after this debate. Show me Trump with this debate. Show me Trump. He's all fired up. Show me Trump after this debate. I'm going forward after this debate. Glad I didn't watch it. I would have been so frustrated at the lies that weren't being halted, but also at Biden allowing himself to stray. Okay, this is how Trump was. He was bombastic. He was volatile with the message he was bringing forward, aggressively attacking. Yeah, exactly. However, his challenge, now this was Biden's signifier card. Trump's challenge is going to be what Biden is offering, the stability, the security, the opportunities. That's going to be Trump's challenge. Okay, we've got here at the base is the voter. Okay, the energy that they're stewing in, the voter. Yeah. Okay, the voters might have been swayed by him. However, um, strong politics, real working politics should be boring. They should be mundane. They should be steady and dependable. None of this fiery energy. But here we've got at the foundation is it's the Ten of Cups, ending of a cycle. Could be ending of a cycle for voters. Let's see where this goes. Not surprised at this card in the past. This was the win at any cost. Lies, deceit, betrayal, sabotage, you name it. This was Trump during the debate. Nothing was off. Nothing was off out of bounds for him in regards to just uh, lying and winning at any cost. Crowning this reading is the King of Wands. So yeah, he's going to get out there. His messaging is going to be very much about I am the king, I am the ruler of the world, I won this debate. So yeah, but we knew that was going to happen anyhow. Immediate future, be careful what you wish for. What is it that he's got on offer? And I think he's going to, like he always does, he's going to say what he thinks people want to hear. So this is the putting it out there. However, externally for him, the message that he's trying to get across, his messaging is going to become increasingly burdensome for him. And internally, he's going to find himself with his back up against the wall and having to surrender. Hopes and fears, naivety. It is also my dementia card. I had it with Joe, but being in a different position with the cards around it, it was more about getting back to the simplicity and the cut through. But with Trump, this is very much his descent into his childishness, the outcome, lies, deceit, betrayal, Jack Smith, and an emotional breakdown. A lot of headlines coming very quickly, very quick, forward very quickly, and the infighting. He was an articulate orator, but things are not looking good for him. Ten of Swords, the swords are poised over him, and the moon, secrets coming out about homeland security, his mercenary actions. It's going to be a harsh truth about money that he received, and the Page of Swords, followed by the best of democracy. I'm going to actually say his star will fall. So this is not over yet. This is not over. This was just the debate. It is just one step. Sadly, not Joe Biden's finest hour. Sadly. Okay. Let's have a look. I mean, who else are you going to put in? If it's not Joe Biden, it's the same with Trump. If it's not Trump, who else are they going to put in? Okay. Yeah, I think Joe will come back from this as I'm splitting and poker shuffling. Here's my Joe Biden card and his new beginning with strength and what is on offer. Okay, so I think he'll come back from this. Show me a couple of cards. There's the Emperor, he's going to take control. So I think he's gonna put more onto Kamala. Kamala, yes. The strength, the feminine strength. I think he's going to almost have Kamala as it's like an equal partner. Does that make sense? Bring her more into the fore so that voters know that they can trust her as well. So show me Kamala. I haven't looked on Trump's VPs. It's anybody's guess. He doesn't want a VP. He has to have one, I believe. He might even decide that he doesn't want to have one and he's not going to, full stop. And nobody's going to force it on me. But show me. Kamala Harris going forward. What do we need to know about Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris. Right. Nine of Cups again. The offering being made. Circles of support. She is supported. She's being mentored. She's being nurtured. For when Joe needs to walk away. So yeah, pretty much. Yep, here is the strength. She is in the past. This is her bringing forth nurturing, protection, security, stability of governance in the past. Rounding the reading, a judgment moment, an inevitability. I have always seen that when Joe is elected in November, that he will step down. I'm feeling it'll be just after the 2-year mark, which will then allow Kamala to do the 6 months, then she can do 4 years and 4 years. It'll either be just after the 2-year mark or it'll be just after the election so that I see her with 2 full terms. There's an inevitability about this. It's about the immediate future. It's about the strength of the feminine, the obvious choice amongst all the smoke and mirrors externally, internally, sword of truth, powerful new sword of truth, bringing peace, bringing strength of truth with it, new beginning. She is a ex-prosecutor. Manifestation, hopes and fears, ability to pull out of the hat, but it's not time just yet. So the future going forward, the outcome, it's about juggling, about when to bring the ship into port, surrendering to the timing, and we've got the voter here. The voter, and again, this card for the 3rd time, the bringing forth of new ideas. Oh boy. So, where do I go with this? What else do I have a quick look at? I might ask, is there going to be a second debate? No, I'm not going to ask. Oh, Yeah, I don't know that there'll be a second debate. The walking away from the lies. Okay. Will will how will the media? I'll just do a couple of cards. How will the media portray Trump, who was lying his backside off, from what I understand, throughout? How will the media portray Trump? Yeah, they just fell out. There was a whole lot of them. Or shuffling. How will the media portray Trump? Right, you want that one. Okay. How will the media portray Trump in the wash up? The emperor being in control, the bringing forward a powerful, uh, yeah, yeah, three cups lost, walking away from disappointment. Yeah, I think they're going to portray Trump as winning this debate. However, there will be a light shone on the lies as well. His smoke and mirrors is going to be illuminated. Initially, it's going to come out positive for Trump, but then I just wonder whether there's going to be a walking away once there's sort of a real analysis of it. So instead of the knee jerk on the night, walking away from uh, what was walking back. I'm going to say walking back is what I'm being told, as the spinning, the smoke and mirrors, delusional clouding of the waters is illuminated, and then they're going to shine the light on the reality. And then we've got this next card, Page of Pentacles, and the Star of Hope, which is all about um, the best of democracy. Crossroads moment where the blindfold needs to be taken off and really analysed this. Then there's going to be a change of heart and the Ten of Swords. So, okay, I'm getting for Trump that initial reaction would be that he performed well and that he was strong and that he got his ideas across and etc. But I think once they sit back and really break down and analyze it, yeah, there's going to be a few revelations come out there about things that were said that weren't actually true. Okay, let's have a look there, which is going to be disappointing in after the event. There's going to be more lies than there were truths, basically, when they do the breakdown of the answers that were given. Okay, how are the media going to play Biden's performance? How are the media going to play Biden's performance? How are the media going to report on Biden's performance? Yeah, that his messaging was chaotic, that it was disorganized, that he was basically slogging uphill the whole time. However, when it's unpicked, the truth will move forward and there will be a revelation. We've got the abuse of power and the bombastic nature, and then we've got the Page of Swords. Going to be presented in a new way, presented truthfully, but it's not going to have power behind it because it's almost going to be too late. It's going to be too late. Yeah, okay. I'm going to leave it like that. I can analyse it to death. I'm not going to Yeah, the reading yesterday, I didn't feel it was going to go well for either of them. I did get that Biden. Both sides will claim they won. Biden actually gave a better performance, even though he didn't come across. And when you think about it, remember the debate between Hillary and Trump, and Hillary came across as weak, but that was because Trump basically loomed over her the whole time, talked over her, lied his backside off again. Last debate between Trump and Biden, again, it was that bombastic. Um, Look, to be honest, if you're lying your backside off with conviction, you can go full on, full in. It's harder to actually present the facts, but doesn't stop us from feeling disappointed. I had hoped that Biden would be more on point and stay on point. Sadly, he allowed himself to get sidetracked. I did see that it would go better for Biden than it would for Trump in the long run, this debate. But I didn't, if I remember correctly, it wasn't like, yay, it's going to be fantastic for Biden. It just felt that he was exhausted, and we were going to be disappointed either way. Okay, leave it with you. Have a stiff drink, and I shall catch you on Monday. Monday my time, Sunday US time. Catch you later. Bye.